this car that is driving.
Okay.
He's out.
So he's taken out.
Okay,
Aaron, are you with us?
He's in a housing project. It's just north of the 91 freeway here, just on the eastern side of Watts. He's about one major block west of Alameda Boulevard. You can see him running on foot. There are officers in all directions around this project, and you can see a lot of people watching here. They knew this was going on. There's a police officer right there turning him back to the south. There's going to be more police officers converging from other directions because there are police that have pulled in. Okay, now he's going to give up on the baseball diamond. You can see you've got sheriffs, you've got looks like possibly LAPD, and this man is being taken into custody right here on the baseball diamond in the middle of a housing project after a very short foot pursuit. It looks like he ran about maybe 100 yards from where he bailed out of the vehicle.
No chance of getting away. And what about the vehicle, Aaron? Do we know if anyone else was in that car? I don't know if you have a view of it from where you are right now.
I didn't see. It looked like, from my vantage point, it looked like only the driver got out of the car.
All right. Well,
boy, and look at all those officers on the scene there. Obviously, when we were following just the car, it was hard to see exactly how many units were behind him, but you had a lot of law enforcement in the area ready to jump on this guy as soon as he jumped out, and really that's what they did after a very quick foot pursuit. But the suspect is being taken into custody, and we'll wait to see what they find out, because it was 5 reported suspects in this armed robbery in Moreno Valley. 1 was already taken into custody after they bailed out of their first car, and now this driver has been taken into custody, but we've got 3 others unaccounted for at this point.
and here's what it looked like just a moment ago when he bailed out. This was just north of the 91 in the Watts area housing project. After circling throughout the area for the last 10 minutes or so at very high speeds, making all kinds of dangerous, erratic moves, he finally bailed out and was quickly taken into custody by a whole swarm of police officers and law enforcement officers from several different agencies. He had really no chance at all of escaping, and I'm sure that that car that he was driving will be checked out thoroughly to make sure that there's no one else in there. But once again, there's several different crime scenes here, and you still have the situation at Cal State Fullerton, which is under lockdown, presumably because they're still searching for suspects out there.
Yeah, Aaron, are you hearing, what kind of radio traffic are you hearing? Is there anything else going on other than, wow, look at all those people who've come out because they've been watching this on TV?
Okay, we're hearing over the radio, and we haven't confirmed this, but we're hearing that the victim of the carjacking is injured at the scene here, and we have not seen that out the window. We haven't verified that, but that's what we're hearing over the radio. We're going to try and get into a position to ascertain whether that's exactly what's going on or not. You saw the suspect being walked back towards the termination spot, which is what we're looking at right here, well, now they're asking if they do have a victim. So this is all just radio traffic at this point. We haven't verified that. The only thing we know for sure is what we all saw together, and that was the suspect running from the officers for just a couple hundred yards and then being immediately taken into custody by a host of officers from various organizations. Now, those are the ones who had been kind of paralleling the pursuit all from on side streets all around. So there was really no hope of him getting very far. As you can see, he was taken very quickly. And right now, over the radio, what we're hearing is that all the officers are checking with each other, trying to figure out whether the victim is at the scene here or not. There is a little bit of confusion on their part. It all happened very quickly, and everyone's eyes were understandably on the suspect himself. So no word yet. We'll see what we can do on figuring that out.
Yeah. Well, if you've been following this chase, both here on KCAL 9 and CBS 2, you've seen how very erratically the driver was taking this car after carjacking someone in the Fullerton area near Cal State Fullerton. By the way, the last word we got was that Cal State Fullerton is on lockdown as they try to get a handle on the situation, because we had 5 original suspects. 1 was taken into custody after they bailed out of the first vehicle. Another one carjacked someone near the school. That person has now been taken into custody, but we may have 3 other suspects outstanding. So we're waiting for word on what's going on with that search. Meanwhile, you're looking at the scene of the end of the pursuit in Watts, where you've got all of these people who've come out of their homes because they've been watching this pursuit. It is quite a scene down there, but you've also got a lot of officers, and this in itself can present to be a dangerous situation as well. So officers, now at the end of the pursuit, you know, have to do this, another part of their job, and that's to try to get the people away from the area, perhaps back in their homes, so that they can continue with their investigation and not get too many people out there.
All right. Once again, I think the last we know is that there is a victim somewhere. We don't know exactly where that victim is, but looking at the way the officers are conducting the crime scene down there, it would appear that there is no one in the car. Again, we don't have confirmation on that, but it doesn't seem like they're attending to anyone in that vehicle right now.
Thank you for watching us on CBS 2. We'll go back to regular programming. Meanwhile, on KCAL 9, we'll take a break and we'll be right back.